What do we have going? Iron Harvest. We have 3 more missions to go for the main game to end. After that we have 2 more DLC campaigns, which I guess we could play now or we could keep it for later. Trine is something that is also likely about to be finished. Vermintide is going to go on for a long time. Daemon X Machina. And I want to promote the main server a bit as well. Bring back the 2v2 shuffle leagues. Attempt to do the next one this Friday, or rather coming Friday. Although there's like a lot of work to do. I have to set up a challenge page. A system where it displays everything. Probably gonna put down an Excel, a Google Sheet rather. Yeah, Google Sheet. And that will have like all the data displaying all the time. Should make one out of the schedule as well. Like the schedule definitely needs some, yeah, it definitely needs something there. Well, what's the one thing I wanted to do now? I wanted to make sure that the lip syncing from, I mean, the mic and the video are all in sync. This is something that I've noticed lately. So let's just record this a bit and let's check it out. Let's go step by step. Check. 1, 2, 3. Now we shall go back and watch that video. I don't even figure out where exactly we are failing. Check. 1, 2, 3. Yep, the sound is ahead and the video is behind, so this is not a good sign. So to fix that, we gotta do something on OBS. I'll just take up OBS as well into the display, I guess. I'll have to take in more windows if I do that. It shouldn't like be a very difficult problem. Settings, yep, that's where we go. Alright, so there is a push to talk option over here. Let's go into advanced. Reconnect. Stream delay. No, 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 none of this, none of this. That is funny. I know where it is in Streamlabs OBS, so I should be knowing where. Ah, it's in the My Cogwheel. Here it is. Advanced properties. Yes, 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 yes. So I gotta make this, I don't know, make it 50. Okay. I want to check how much did I have it set up on Streamlabs, just to have an idea. That was not also, you know, that wasn't accurate either, so let's see. Properties. That's funny, I didn't have it here. I think I had it on the Warcraft 3 scenes. I got like a lot of scenes built up in Streamlabs, surprisingly. It's 100. So let's bring this to 150 and let's see where do we go from there. Let's make it 150. Let's close it. Let's record a random video. 1, 2, 2, 3. Now let's have a look at that, shall we? 1, 2, 2, 3. That's much better actually. Let's keep it on 150. If we actually feel it's a bit ahead, then we'll just roll it back, I guess. I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. Streamlabs actually had its own well, I mean, OBS has it too, monitoring thing on the bottom right. Like, I kind of want to implement this into the stream because this was kind of a nice touch I had. I'm not sure if we can bring this out as a widget. There may just be an OBS widget like that actually. There may just be one. Source doc, what do we have here? What the hell has Heartless? Okay, nothing opened up. I've got some plugins and stuff. Only thing is I'm just not using it. Okay, we do have like this very snazzy looking thing here. Okay, it's dockable. Interesting. All right, there we go. There we go. We want to do something like this, I think. Yeah. It does give you a lot of information, but is it the information that I want? Bitrate, that's something that's useful. CPU usage, disk space available. Why would I want that? I guess we could keep it. It's kind of an important information. There's too much data though. What is music control? I don't know what this is about. Advanced scene switcher. I do not know what this is about. Okay, so you can also dock websites on this thing. That's nice. Well, that kind of solves a lot of problems, I think. I can dock up my... Yeah, I can dock up my stream chat with this. I think we have enough fun with Machina. Machina is something that we can put down for some time, maybe. Come back to it later on. Vermintide is likely continuing, although it's a huge game. Finished Age of Empires 2 co-op campaign, Surya Varman here.
Food, I want yummy food.
Lord Jenny, myself also had a discussion of starting in something bigger. That's also in place, and that's also something that needs to be addressed, I guess. Don't like. This is made like the screen huge. How do I bring this down now?
फ्लावर इसको ज्वाइन कर देंगे. Hello. Maya. Hello. Michelle. Yes. Yummy food. Yummy food.
How do you fix this? I have no idea, mate. Enable preview. Oh my god, this makes it way too big. Yeah, this definitely isn't just about being able to stream. This is definitely more about learning this. How do I make this screen big again? There we go. Oh my. Well, that was hard work. Enough captions as well. Having captions would be nice. Audio controls, sources, and captions. Yeah, I think that's kind of enough. Kind of enough for whatever we need. So next month I've got Saturday and Sundays off, which means I have more opportunity for hosting tournaments. I spoke with the guys at the Dawn of War 2 server, and they said they're actually pretty interested in some things. We can actually have a day of Eternal War. Or rather, League of Eternal War. Only problem is my format is such that I'm gonna need more time with that. One night is likely not going to be enough for this. Wrap text, make this bigger. Call this Warcraft. Oh. And go horizontal. Why can't I see it? Because this is not merged. Kind of taking a lot of space if you think about it. We'll keep it as it is for now. So this is sort of a new thing we can do. We can have like another line here on the schedule which will kind of denote the game that we are playing on that time. This is basically going to be the same thing. The only thing that changes is formatting, and that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. That should work out. Wrap text, center, alignment, and call this Dawn of War 2. Merge down, and we need the formatting again. Looks good. Looks good to me. I think it's a good time to start asking people if they're down for the Warcraft 3 tournament next week. Also considering there's not a lot of people I play Warcraft 3 with. I gotta think of a way this is going to be doable. So clear A rather, clear B, clear C, player D, player E, player F, player G. And the only way it's actually going to be doable is making sure that there's not that many matches that you can't handle. At least that's how I feel. So how does this format work? I shall tell you how. Give me a moment. So this is how this format works. I'm gonna save it. This is how the format works. So every batch of 4 players get 3 games. We should fix up the map as well, and I think I have the perfect ones. Let me quickly log on to Warcraft 3 Champions website. I want to know their map pool for 2v2, and then we can just have a look at that and decide perhaps matches, tournaments, blah, whatever. FAQ. No, I don't want FAQ. Matches. What about 2v2? King and Country, Hillsbrad Creek. You know what? We'll keep it simple. We'll keep it simple. We'll include Hillsbrad Creek. We'll include Twisted Meadows. And we'll include Centaur Grove. So basically 3 matches, 3 maps that you guys gotta play on. And this is how the map pool will work out. So let's put that down as well. So that's going to be Twisted Meadows, Centaur Grove, Hillsbrad Creek. Well, the reason I'm selecting these maps, these are squarish maps where your starting locations is not determined, as in you're not on one side of the map. It can turn out into a different type of a scenario. I mean, I guess you know what I mean. All 4 bases are equidistant to each other. Kinda. Okay, I got 2 people that are interested, at least for the time being. I don't know about the others. Like, I don't know how the Warcraft 3 community is gonna react. I haven't been streaming Warcraft 3 at all. Not like a lot of people used to watch it or anything either. But I will invite the guys that I know of, and we'll see where we can go from there. So this is the format. Now we gotta take this, copy and paste this here. We'll just keep it at 8 players because it is going to be chaotic otherwise. Three matches in this, 3 matches in this. That will never determine 2 people to advance. It will always either have a tie between 3, or it will always have a single guy advancing. This format itself is a bit flawed. You could say it's sort of a working title, but we'll figure out something. So we're gonna take the same thing again, Clear A, clear A, clear A. Actually no, this does not work out right. Clear A. Now we'll keep everything just like it was. Clear B here, clear C here, clear C here, clear D. I mean, I'm going in a wrong not a wrong in the format which is descending to ascending. That's why, yeah, it seems to be a bit confusing, but it'll make a lot of sense in a moment. Yeah, player D is the guy that gets replaced in this one. Instead of player D, we have player E. So what happens here is, I guess you get my picture. Suppose I'm player 1, Jockey is player 2, Azzy is player 3, Sav is player 4, Nubi is player 5, Dota is player 6. We need 2 more guys. Let's just name them. Yeah, pretty much can't remember. Knight. Yeah, let's make Knight the next player. So the goal here is very simple. The goal is we gotta make all these rounds possible. Jockey said he's down, so that's great. So this is one batch, it's done. This is another batch, it's done. This way we have like a lot of them, and I may have this thing already somewhere. Let me just quickly check it up if I have it, because if I do, then I don't have to do this hard work again now. It's called Cal 2020. Here's the old Cal. Does it have the League of Eternal War? I can't find it. Oh my goodness, this tournament was played in 2019. Oh my god. Dude, come on. I got like no words. I don't know how fast time is flying. Like, this is freaking fast as hell, man. To our humble beginnings to wherever the hell we are now. New Cal, I think this is the one. Yes, this is the one. Okay, I have the entire sheet. The only problem is, well, I don't have it in the format I wanted, which means I do have to copy and paste it again. So the last tournament we had only, how many participants? 7 participants. And between 7 participants we had, in a single line, 40 matches, 80, 120, and this clearly spells disaster. This clearly spells disaster, which means this format definitely needs some work, and we gotta keep either the player numbers limited, or I'll give you a scenario. Suppose this team wins, this team wins, this team wins. So basically, I advance. The other 2 guys get 2 points each. But you can also have a situation where I lose all 3 games, and each of the other 3 guys get 2 scores. So it's either going to be 3 people with a tiebreaker or 1 guy with a definitive win. And it's always going to be a difficult task from there. So that was 7 people. Let's limit this to 6. That will definitely reduce the number of matches, but will it bring it down to a drastically lower number? Most likely no. So let's just put these names back again and start playing around with this format. So player A is done here. So now we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to replace player E with player F. How many players do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's screw this guy. Yeah, there we go. This is the guy that has to change. Wrong. That's right. That is right. So instead of player E, we are going to be having player F here. Same maps, of course. Okay. This does not solve the problem though. Yeah, we ain't doing it right, to be honest. Let's keep this formatting as it is, and let's adopt the new formatting. Player A and player B. Versus player C. Oh, wait a second. Did I? Oh, no. That will spell disaster. Player A, player B versus player C and player D. So what we want to do is continue. Yeah, this is what we don't want. I mean, this is not really going to break anything, to be honest. Actually, it will break. We can't use it this way. Yeah, okay, we can do it like this. Yeah, there we go. So what we're doing is we're gonna give these guys every single possible match combination. First, we're gonna match them up with C. We want to see how many matches do we have and how many matches that it's actually possible to finish this way. So player C this time will partner up with player E, and this time with player F. So this is technically all the combinations player A and player B have together. Yeah, now we're getting to something. We'll keep map pool there. Now we're getting to something. So player C now has no one else to partner with, so now we will replace player C with player D. Now player D is here, so player D will ally with player E first, and then with F. D has already allied with C, so he doesn't have to ally with C here again. So E and F is done. Now comes the next part, which is going to be player D and no, sorry, we're gonna replace D with F, and yeah, we're technically making our own stats thing here. This can work out to be a wonderful format and a really fun one, something that can work out in the long term, something that can have people looking forward to it. Okay, let's get back to it. CD, CE, CF, DE, DF, and DC is not required because CD is done. Now it's going to be F and E because F and E aren't done. Oh, hey there. Is that... Oh, hey Galileo, how you doing, bruh?
I saw that you were doing up the schedule for next week.
Yep, well, I'm actually just doing the entire planning out for next month as well. I have a shuffle format going on right now. If you're on the stream, oh hey there, you just put down a Twitch comment there. Chat / Twitch comment. I don't know where did I come up with that. So Twitch comment, yes, Twitch comment. Okay, so I think if you're viewing the screen right now, you have sort of an idea of what I have. This is something that I'm going to be adopting for pretty much every game that that we're going to be hosting, as far as RTS is concerned. Like,
oh, this is like player versus player stuff.
oh yeah,
like
this is PvP, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
2v2 PvP. We may promote some smaller games as well with this. Like, all you need is 4 players, and you can actually have like a tournament format here with this. Like, you get what I mean. Let's assume player 1 is you, player 2 is me. Let's take Sav as the 3rd player. Let's take T-Dog as the last player. So here you go. You basically have like a tournament format here ready. Currently I'm just trying to figure out how many matches are we talking when we actually adopt this format, and how long would it take to actually finish a league which will literally have...
Oh, this is just basic algebra then.
Yeah, just an algorithm. So
You have, what is it? 2 versus 2 with 6 people, correct?
Yes, currently I'm planning it out for 6 people so that we don't have too many, but well, if more people want to join, then we'll take them in and we'll figure out something. If 8 people join in total, then we can actually think of a different format as well, which is going to have 2 group stages, as in 4 people in each group, and then depending on the result of those groups will decide what happens later on. The result can either be player A loses all games and all the others get 2 wins, which brings the score to which brings a tie in the series for 3 players. Or player 1 can win all his games, and that will give him the victory in his group. I think that makes sense.
Just finish out for player B real quick, and then I can tell you how many different matches it will be.
Okay, let's proceed with what we were doing. So currently I think I finished, let's just observe this and just, you know, make sure that we finished every single possible match for player A and player B combination. I think we did. So now what we want to do is switch here with player C. Now this will result in player B going this side and player B with ally with D. Let's just bring this down. Player A.
Oh, so B is already finished. Okay, it would be...
No. That's the special part. B is not finished. B has only played with player A. Now B switches against player A.
Oh, yes, I know.
Yes, so C will...
I know. B is finished, so I can now tell you just how many matches it would actually be.
Oh, you know? Okay, can you tell me?
It would be 6 times 6.
6 times 6, that's 36. Wow, that's a lot of matches.
It would be 36 matches. Because it would be player A playing 6 matches with each player, correct?
Well, actually, there will be 1 match reduced in each combination because there will, you know, there will be an overlapping. I'll just show you the overlapping.
Alright, it is 4 versus 4, so all 6 people don't play.
Yeah, all 6 people don't play, yes. It's not a 3v3 format, it's a 2v2 format. This format can be implemented in 3v3, but then in that case...
Those would just be special matches then.
That we gotta keep it on 3v3 only. And the thing is, I don't think, like, which you just suggested, like, even if you just kind of note it down here. C, D, E, F. That's 6. The combinations are going to be much more, actually. This only has like 3 combinations. Oh, god damn it. This only has like 3 combinations. This will have more.
I think I figured out how many matches total it will be. Let's see. To do the math though. A is 6 times 6. Player B is 6 times... Actually, that doesn't work, sort of.
Yes, that doesn't work.
No, it does.
Exactly.
It does.
Exactly.
Because it's basically doing the exact same thing as what you've done for player B there. You've played out 6 matches, and you've separated them into those matches. So it would be 6 times 6, then 6 times 5, then 6 times 4, then 6 times 3, and then 6, and so on and so on. And then you add all of those up.
I I wish that makes sense.
Total number of matches that we get.
I
believe.
wish that makes sense.
Try it. See how many matches player C has to play with player A. If it comes out to 5, then I'm correct.
Player C has to play.
Well, no, if it'll come out to 6, but player B will only show up there 5. Player B will only show up 5 times on the right side. And you already have him as 1, so there's that.
Well, actually, let's just calculate that to be. I mean, let's just put them down on the practical sheet here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why did I put D here. Okay. Okay, so this is where we make the changes slowly. The first guy was D. Now we're gonna go with E. Then we're gonna go with F.
See, it'll only show up 5 times because it's 2 versus 2. 4 times, not 5.
Just a moment. So, with player C, BD, BE, BF.
I believe there should just be 5 matches of player C, right? Not 6.
I think I'm missing out something rather crucial here. Yep. I see it. I see what I missed out. I only considered CD. No, I did not. I didn't miss it out. It was there. Okay, let me just go back to it again. C, BD, BE, BF, and we don't have a G. So this will be the end.
There is no G.
Yeah, exactly. There is no G. So this will be the end of. But that can't be possible.
This would be the end of player A versus and player C versus those 3. Yes.
Which doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to you? Like player A and player B are together for 6 combinations, and yeah. Okay, I think I know. Yeah. Okay. I got it, Galado. This is what we didn't do. We need D, and we need E, and then we need F. So B is done.
Well, we didn't have to look at it from both sides as well.
Yes. Yeah, we're getting there. We're not
Yeah,
there yet.
there you go.
We're progressing there. This will go down. Like this is 6. This will always be 5. The next one will come 4. Then 3. Then it will always go down. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So that's it. Player A, player C, player E.
So you get what I mean now, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's going to constantly keep going down because you can only have so many matches.
Yep.
And player A has already used up one of the combinations for player C. Or, like, A and B have already used up one of the combinations for C. So now there's going to be one less combination of C.
Yeah.
So on and so on.
Yes. Now we're getting to the point. So now we're gonna progress with. We're gonna start all over with C again, but this time C is gonna ally up with E first, and then we're gonna take C again, and C is gonna ally up with F. Now we're missing out something crucial. C. I think we should go alphabetically, just to not have ourselves extremely confused, because A, D, and C,
that
B
would be best.
Yeah,
Yes.
did not happen at all. Like so. Now they have one more match. That's likely going to be F and E, because everyone else already played together, right?
Correct.
CE.
F is only gonna at the very bottom of the list will be A,
One match.
F, and one match. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's true.
Yes. Exactly. That's how we want to end this. Okay. So next one's gonna be. A. 4. Actually 3. So the next partner for A is actually going to be E. And E again.
will be 3.
and E.
So F will be 2 then.
So, no, we'll go alphabetically. We'll go
Oh, E will be 3 and F will be 2. So there's 2 matches for F on the bottom and 3 matches for E.
Just a moment. We'll go alphabetically. B and C. B and D. B and F. Now let's just observe this for a moment and try to figure out if we're missing out something.
It makes you think that you are.
Yeah,
It really
it does make you think that you are, but are you?
Never know.
Yeah, that's the tricky one. I mean, this is exactly how it's supposed to be, but I'm just kinda, you know.
But what about
Yeah, go ahead.
actually we are? There has to be significantly more matches. There has to be.
Just a moment. We're gonna figure this out. All right. Yeah.
We are missing matches.
Yeah, I figured it out. Player A and E, now B, now D and F and C and D. Yeah, that's what we missed.
As well as we're missing some on C, we're missing some on D, and we're missing a bunch on E.
Gotta add this to it. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. It does not disturb the formula. So we missed something on C, you said.
I believe so, yes.
Let's just like observe this a bit. B D B E B F D E D F. Now comes F and B. So yeah, we didn't take B and
no
F.
B and F.
B F is
B and F there.
F
So B and D.
F and D.
B and F.
F and D is done. F and E. F
and B is F and B is done. Yeah.
F
Sorry,
and
I'm still like
yeah.
The stream is behind.
Yeah, I know.
But you see what I mean now.
I know. I get it.
There should be matches for each one up there.
Okay, since we missed something here, this would
Which also
make
means that we more than likely missed stuff for B too.
yeah.
So it's gonna be
exactly.
much longer than we expected.
Okay, fine. We'll bring this down a bit. Shift cells down. Let's try to figure out what we missed.
How many combinations of 4 players can you make?
3 combinations, 4 players.
No, that's not true.
Yes, that is. For 4 players, there will always be 3 combinations only. If they are like A, B, C, and D only.
No, I mean for one 2-person team, how many combinations can you make with 4 players?
Ah, now that's an interesting.
That's what I mean. See, that's how many matches each one will have.
This should determine that. This first line needs to determine that. Like this first sequence. So CD, CE, CF, DE, DF, FE, and FD. No, we did FT. We already did FT. F and C. We missed F and C. Yeah, there you go. No, F and C is done. Oh my god, this is so tough.
Yeah. You forgot to put E on there. That's one of them. For A. Or for player B.
Oh, you're right. E and C.
So it would be 3 for C.
No. E and
for
C.
D.
It's going to be E and
for E.
sorry. It's going to be E and D, and E and F is already there. It's going to be E and yeah, I think this is all. I think that's the only one I missed. It should be 7. It should be 7. I think. Let's just go through it again alphabetically. C and D, C and E, C and F. Now C is gone. D and E, D and F. F. Okay. Actually, let's just make this easier for us. E and F. Alright? E and D. So let's come back from the start. CD, CE, CF, DE, DF. D is finished because CD already happened. We want to have DC because CD already happened. Alright? D is done, DF is done, and those are the only two players that can combo there. The next player will be E, and E can go with F. E can...
Hello, person.
Hello. E cannot go with D because
Pump.
DE already happened. Oh, that's IC pump. Yeah, man. No. We can't have E and D because E and D already happened, bruh. We can have F and D. We can have F and... No, D, F and D also already happened. We have E, F... Ah! Why do I do this to myself? Okay. We're gonna go through this one last time. Maybe make some sense here. CD, CE, CF, C is done. Now C will not come on this side because C already partnered with all three of them, the left out players. D will come 2 times naturally for E and for F. DC is already done, so we won't do DC. Next player is E, and E and F will be the last combination. We won't have ED or EC because that already happened. EC already happened. ED all... Yeah, so I think I was already right, man. So we can delete these two and shoot them up. You can only have 6 combination matches, and then it should go down from there. It should be 5 here. So let's get back to this. BD, BF, BF. Why is it BF again? All right. Yeah, the entire thing's a bit messy now. Let's make this BE instead. Or yeah, BD is done. BE, BF. Okay. Now B is done. B doesn't have any more matches in this sequence anymore. Next player is D because C is here. D and E, D and F. That makes sense. Makes sense. And then after that, E will be, actually we should put E here. E and D will not be a thing. E and B will not be a thing because it's already happened. So the only thing that can happen in E and F. And there we go. So this is reduced to 5. But that's still 6. How come that's 6? BD, BE, BF, DE, DF. Bruh, it's making no sense.
It's like I said, it specifically confuses you, but it is correct. There will be 6 matches per group.
Yeah, 6 matches per group. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take it that way. 6 matches per group.
So 6 times 6.
That's 36. You were right, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's also cool. So next gonna be player A and D. But the matches will likely reduce, or will it? Actually, let's just assume it will be 6. Let's put down 6 there. Okay. I'll tell you when it will start decreasing. It will start decreasing when we bring out A from the picture. Like when we take out A completely, that's when it starts decreasing.
We won't be.
We will. There will be a time when A does not exist in this combination anymore.
No, there won't, because all of the after we complete A, we will have completed all of them.
No,
Oh.
no. There will be more
Yeah.
matches without A. I'll just demonstrate that. Okay.
Oh,
so,
right, yeah, because it's right. Well, there's 36 matches for A, which means there will be
Go
36
inside, go to your place fast.
36 matches for C,
everyone.
36 matches for D, 36 matches for E, and 36 matches for F.
I guess, yeah, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. Actually, let's take this all out again.
What do you want? Do not touch anything.
6 here.
I said no touching. I will give you.
B.
Wait.
And then
Yes, wait.
C.
No.
Now we're gonna take
This.
B again,
It.
B again, and now we're gonna drop in the rest of the players. That's gonna be E, and that's gonna be F.
Just a quick thing.
No.
Yeah.
No touching.
Probably just copy paste the right side of verses
No. Then go. Go from
6 times, and then just write down the A versus whatever.
It's formulas. That's the problem.
True. Yeah.
I want it in formulas. I'll tell you why. The reason why I want it in formula is because
How?
I know it's Excel and all, but can you, like, if you select player C down to player F on the right side of verses?
here's the problem. I'll copy that the way you just said. Actually, I
Yeah.
don't quite understand what you just
Like,
said.
can you just like, I don't mean the names themselves, but I mean like the boxes.
I
you-
can yes.
Boxes and copy
Yes.
paste the boxes lower.
Yes.
That's what I mean. That's
yes,
what I mean.
Yes.
That would save you so much time.
Yes, but I don't want to save time. I'll tell you the reason. The reason is because I want them to be in this. I want this to be like a something that I use in future formats. Like, I want to make this a 6-player thing. Maybe I'll expand it to 8
See,
players.
that doesn't make sense. The reason I'm telling you to copy it is to make building the tournament list easier.
No. See,
I'm not.
I can't copy the formula. That's the problem. I can't copy the formula. I can copy the names and I can paste it as a value. I can't. You see here, when I do this. Now what you're telling me to do is basically copy this and put it down here and then just switch the players, right? I've already done this. I'm going to show you where. I've already done this once. The copy paste thing. I've already done it. Here you go. Here it is. Let me just put it up on this thing. Hey, where is it? Chrome. Not Chrome. Schedule. Let's just put this on the other Excel sheet. Here you go. I already had this. I already did this format once. Now the problem here is because I didn't use formulas back then.
I just gotta say that your stream doesn't show nothing.
Not anything now.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, it'll take a second, don't worry. So here it is. So here it is. So yeah, I already had this thing going. Like, I already had this thing going. I already did, like, the first time I did it the way you just mentioned. Like, I copy and pasted everything, and then I switch. Then I copy pasted again, and then the only thing I had to do was basically delete the last 2 or last 3 combinations, and then it diminished until this point where there was only 3 matches at the end. Yeah, so I mean, I know what you mean and I know how it works. The only thing is I don't want it that way, because then I'll just make another Excel like this, and each tournament I have to build a new Excel. What I want is this to be a long-lasting format, so I just have to, like, name the player here and it changes. That's my plan here.
Then you can still copy paste it. You just copy paste all you do is copy paste player A, player B, player C. You don't copy paste the players that you input, the player name. You're copying pasting the versus format
Yeah.
without the player name in it.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's basically what I want.
That's what I'm telling you. You can just copy. So this will be the same throughout player A. So to make this go much faster, if you go up to the top where you have line 3, go from line 3, P, to line 8, Q, and copy paste that.
Okay, you want me to copy paste this?
Okay, let it come back up real quick so I can actually see what you're doing.
Okay. So, like, there's only one problem here. Like, I can paste the values, but I don't want the values. I want them to be in formulas.
Or won't they be in format?
No.
See if it works.
No, it doesn't. I use Excel. See, it comes into 00. But the thing is, like, Excel works in a way that if you copy something from here and paste something here, it will consider this was C here. So it considers this. So hold on, let me show you. So here you go. So yeah, it's actually taking this block here instead of this block. That's the problem with Excel. So yeah, I mean, there must be a way. I'm not saying there is no way of getting to what we want.
Oh, actually, no, that wouldn't work anyway because never mind. I just realized why that wouldn't work in the first place. Is because it's player B and we're copying that over down to player D.
बोलना चालू है ना क्यों?
Never mind, just continue the original idea.
नहीं रे बोलना.
My plan was flawed from the start.
नहीं रे अभी मेरा ये afternoon है 12:30. I got a phone call. Give me a moment. ठीक है. है पट्टी है थोड़ा है हड्डी में. हाँ थोड़ा है हड्डी. एक्सरे वगैरह सब कराए थे. कुछ है तो नहीं बोला डैमेज खाली थोड़ा. एयरलाइन जैसी कुछ है शायद. बोल माइनर है कुछ प्रॉब्लम. ये कुछ लगा नहीं है. नहीं एल्बो नहीं. पैर पे दर्द नहीं है. पैर बोल रहा हूँ. फुट के ऊपर उंगलियों के नीचे. नहीं नहीं तलिए के पीछे साइड ऊपर साइड है ना. दिखाया हो क्या सब. थोड़ा स्लो स्लो ही चल रहा है. नहीं थोड़ा स्लो स्लो ही चल रहा है. नहीं ठीक. चलने के टाइम भी कभी कभी आता है. बैठे बैठे भी कभी कभी ऐसी बीच में करता है. वो सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी शिफ्ट होता है ना, उसमें होता है. लेटने से वो टाइम उठ गए, उठने के टाइम लेट गए, ऐसा होता है. रोड पे हूँ. हाँ ठीक. काय को अब होता है भाई, क्या करेंगे, होना तो हो गया, क्या करोगे। छोड़ना है, होना था। आगे क्या वही हो गया है ना, तो ठीक हो रहा है तब तक खा रहा हूँ मैं, बोला खत्म भी हो, खा रहा हूँ, जब ठीक नहीं हो गया, जब पूरा पेन नहीं चलेगा तो पेन किलर किलर नहीं। Yes. कूदेगी सब।
चलो go to my place. Go fast.
क्या हो रहा है, कुछ खास नहीं है। स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ ना, बैठा ही स्ट्रीम ही कर रहा हूँ, चालू है मेरा स्ट्रीम। क्या हाथ में कुछ नहीं है, हाथ का कुछ नहीं है, एक दिन में ठीक हो गया था हाथ में जो भी था।
Where is the remote?
तो अगले दिन ही काम पे बैठा मैं, उसी दिन मैं शाम में स्ट्रीम करा था। पट्टी पट्टी कब निकल गए रे, सिर्फ पैर का है अभी, और कुछ नहीं होगा, हम लोग बांधे अभी। वो सब है दवाई।
Fine. Give it to me.
It's so mine.
For you.
तरफ तो बोला डॉक्टर। अभी कम हो गया, बहुत कम हो गया। तो भी बढ़िया। Alright, sorry about that.
It's fine. You would love this game, by the way.
I think you're playing Warhammer, right?
Yep. I just bought the Warhammer 3, the Total War game.
Total War Warhammer 3, yeah. That should be a good one.
You would love this, because it is awesome.
Most likely, yes.
They did the Undivided Chaos faction, like, real justice here. It is amazing. You get access to a demon prince, and you can choose like body parts to attach to him. You're not just changing armors and weapons, you're actually changing the body parts that he has, and it's awesome.
Okay, so AD, BC, BE, BF. That combination is done. AD, CE, CF. Wait a moment. We'll keep it alphabetically. That combination is also done. The last combination would be E and F. There we go. Excel is such a thing that the operator needs to understand what he's doing rather than the observer.
True enough, yes.
So I'm actually going to use what you just told me to do, but I'm actually going to continue all the way up till the combination of A finishes, and then after that I'm just going to copy and paste that.
No, you can't do that. You actually can't. Like, my idea was flawed from the start, because if you copy one from A and B versus whatever to another, like A and D versus whatever, you'll have E versus D.
Yes.
So you would have to remove that, which
more work.
It actually takes more work. I don't copy paste.
It's technically more work, yeah. But something will work out here. Okay.
What I will say that is easier to do, go off to like a couple letters to the right, and then put all of the different names over there so that you can quickly copy paste them from there to the left instead of from the right to the left.
I'm not copying anything from there. I'm just taking the formula.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Move
the formula over to the right so that it's faster to...
No. I want it there. I specifically want it there so that's where I put down the player names. And then
No, I mean, yeah, you move it back over there after you're finished.
I know,
but
I can.
Now you're having to like quickly move over to the left and up, and then grab the formula, and then move back over and put it into a thing that's going to steadily get further and further away.
I know.
I'm saying move the formula closer to where you're working, and then once you're finished working, move the formula back.
Oh, don't worry, I got this. I got this.
Okay.
I mean, I know what you mean, but
I'm just trying to make things easier.
I know. As I said earlier, this is something that the guy that's operating needs to understand better than the guy that's observing.
I've worked with Excel before a couple of times, but never to the extent of making tournaments or anything like that, really.
I've done this a lot. Player B with D, E, and F. Okay, that's now with C. This is the mistake we're making, and this is the mistake that we're likely going to be repeating. C, not E, C, because E is already here. Now it's gonna be C. I'm gonna start with C. C is going to go with D. Yeah, he is, because he didn't play with D yet. B is already done. C, D, E. Now he will go with E is the side, so he'll go with F. Yeah, you gotta go with ABCs. If you don't do your ABCs, then this is not going to work out well. And since E is already here, we need to have D. Okay, D comes after C. CD. BD is done, of course. DNF technically, yeah. DNC is done. DNE is can't be possible because E is on that side, A is on that side. Yeah, this is the combination. 6 combinations. We're already at E,
बस हो गया.
so we just need like one more F, and that will be voila.
Now make sure that each combination is created.
Yeah,
Guess what? It's not, probably.
it is.
Do you
It is.
have 6 combinations for each one so far?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm doing that right
There's
now.
6
Don't worry.
combinations of A and E, 6 combinations of A and F.
Oh yes, that's what we're getting.
Okay,
then we're
perfect.
gonna-
That's what it should look like.
Yeah, and then
And now for the others, it's 1 combination short.
yes, exactly. Okay, so
Quite a few combinations shorter, I'd
actually
say.
more. It'll be more.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it'll be 6.
B and C, B and D, B and E, because E is a player here. Okay.
Don't eat.
It'll be 18 combinations short for each one. Which makes no sense. I know.
It'll make sense once this is made. It'll make
It might
a
be
lot of
18
sense.
combinations short in total. So it'd be. So it would only be 3 for this, I believe.
It'll make a lot of sense once this entire thing is
Yeah.
done. It'll make sense. It'll make complete sense once
Yep,
this is
yep,
entirely
yep.
done. And that's the combination for player A done. Like, this is all player A. Okay, so player A is done. Now we gotta move on with player B. Actually, I gotta make this instead of that. And then this, so...
Actually, in this case, each person would fight 36 times, correct?
I don't know, man. I don't
Because
know.
we're done with A, correct?
30, it's not 36, it's 30, actually.
Really?
Six.
It's only 30?
Yeah, it's 30, it's not 36. For 6 players. If I increase the number of players, then... Oh my god, that's gonna be even more chaotic. Now I feel like I should have just done this for 8 players
I thought
instead.
36, because 6 times 6. But I guess it's 2 versus 2, so it is... so yeah, it would be 6 times 5 instead. Yeah.
You know, this is like a one-time
Each
work.
player plays 30 matches.
Yeah, you know, this is kind of like a one-time work, and now I feel like I should just make this for 8 players instead of 6. Oh my god. Yeah. Now starting to crack my own head with it. Am I?
Well,
You know
there
what?
are that have like 4 versus 4 and stuff. And then you have games like 0K, which is 16 by 16 players.
Oh, no. I don't mean 4 versus 4. I mean 2v2 with a group of 8 people. That would have a lot
Yeah.
of combinations. Like, it'll increase a few more combinations. Not a few, actually, a lot. Like,
I don't think
it
I
will-
don't think
it
you'll have that many people for your tournaments, though.
will- don't worry. I
Like
will.
it really does come down to when they're available, and you'd also have to find a game that all of those people play and like
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's the plan here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So this whole thing is basically such that I'm gonna have to make this each time for the number of players we have, unless until I decide a specific number of players that I want to have for a tournament, and then
Right.
just go ahead with it rather than just not go ahead with it. So currently I already have like 4 people confirmed for the Warcraft 3 thing for next week. So I can just go ahead with it rather than make this harder on me, to be honest. But I want a format. I want like a format set up so that this becomes easier. I think we can. I want to see one thing. If I color this, does that change the color? It does not change the color. Okay. It only copies the formula, and that's natural. But I can spot the players with the colors and stuff. Because if I'm making this now, I should have just started to make this for 8 players instead. That would have been long-term planning rather than doing what I'm doing now. If now that I'm thinking about it.
No.
Because the last one was 7 players.
Damn you, Scarbrand!
Oh goodness.
What?
You know what? Let's just finish something we started instead of
This is mommy's powder.
going the other way now. So AB is already done with all of their games. Now we're gonna start with BC. Now here's an interesting thing, hey Gelado. BC have already finished not just one, actually more of their games. B and C here, B and C here, B and C here, and yeah, they already finished so many games of theirs with A and D. So A will not be a player here. We will not consider A at all. Yeah, that just makes things a lot easier. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just no longer considering A player anymore.
And then we just go ahead with that same stick that we don't consider B, then we don't consider C, and then yeah, that'll pretty much seal the deal there. DE and DF. That's it? Really? Okay. So this is also going. This is interesting, bruh. This is actually going to reduce a lot of things. So this is just going to be DE and DF for D. Then it's going to be E and F, because B and C are here. B and C are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. It's already done. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be finished real soon now. So next player is gonna be BD, but BD also has like a lot of his combinations done. Actually, yeah, that shifts the dynamics a bit. BD and AB and BD are done. AB and BD. Yeah, I should just give up everything else and become an Excel streamer. I'm really good at Excel. Like, I've drafted so many good formulas back at the last office I worked.
You know, that's a normal job for a lot of people, right? Just doing Excel sheets for people.
Yeah, that is. I think yeah, that is. Like you even got like sort of a freelancing thing going on with there.
It's sometimes you take commissions for it. Sometimes it's more of just you work for someone to do their Excel sheets.
Yeah. Okay, so BC, DE, DF, DA, yeah. This is very done. This is very done. Next in line, BD. Now, when we're considering BD, we have to take C out of the equation as well, or let's count the BDs. BD, BD, BD,
Dad,
1, 2,
why you want 2 pillow?
3,
माजिद एसी बंद करो, बहुत ठंडा हो गया है. हटो.
yeah, you have 3 more matches here. That would make sense. Okay, so let's come down again. BD.
Don't touch that. Don't take. दे दो.
BD will
Jao.
C will not be involved at all, I guess, here, because C is already done with
Don't take. दे दो. Go.
CE
Bye.
and CF. No, right? We have to take them in somewhere. Okay. Bandra TV. So, I mean, by that logic, it's just going to be E and F.
Maybe not. Never know.
Let's count. BD here, that's 1. BD here, that's 2. BD here, that's 3. BD here, that's 4. There's supposed to be 2 more matches. But who are going to be the opponents then? Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There needs to be 2 more combinations, but who do they face now? It can't be C and A. But it can be C and E. Yeah, there you go. This is what I was missing. C and E. There we go. All fixed. C and F. The next would be E and F. Now, yeah, now this makes complete sense. Combinations done for this as well. We move on to player C. C's first ally will be D, and that combination will be 6 naturally. No, not 6, sorry. This will keep on reducing. So we already had a couple of CDs. The first over here would be A is done, like fully. A has nothing left. B also has nothing left. C is the one that has something left now. So it's going to be C, D versus E and F. So that's going to be CD, CD, one, two, three, 4, 5. Doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's supposed to be a 5 and 6.
क्या है? करो. Come. क्या नहीं होगा?
F already allied.
आ जाओ.
It's only F. F already allied with A. Okay. So it's gonna be F,
क्या खाती?
E and F.
शरीर खाना है.
F and A are already done.
खाना है? खिलाई ना.
F
अभी
and
तो
B.
सोएंगे अभी.
F and B. Yeah.
अभी सोएंगे.
There you go. Okay, I think I should remove this. Doing it alphabetically is very necessary. So we're gonna do it with E first. So B and E are gonna be against first. Who goes there? Oh hey, it's our buddy Leelach. How you doing, bruh?
I'm good.
Great man, great. C and D, yeah, that should be a thing. C and F. How many times have B and E allied up? BE1, BE2, BE3, BE4, BE5. That's supposed to be a BE6. BE1, BE2, BE3, BE4, and BE5. So what's going to be the last combo? C and D, D and F. Yeah, obviously. There you go. So this is how the combinations keep on decreasing. So basically Galedo, by the end, it has to be, this is how it reduces. After the first player's combination is done, if you go alphabetically with each of them, then this is how it's going to be decreasing. So
There will be no more A.
There, and we also have to consider the second bracket as well. We have to take that alphabetically as well, and keeping the last bracket non-alphabetic, if you know what I mean.
That's simple. You can't use A anymore. You've already used it. So it would just be B through F. That's how it's reduced.
And you also have to do it with the second line as well. The second line also has to go that same.
Yeah, you have to do it for all of the lines. A is no longer an option.
So now it's going to be B, C, B, D, B, E, B, F. And then that's how you finish the combos. Now
Yeah, I already know that, Z.
Yes. Okay, next one's gonna be delta and okay, actually C and D, can C and D be fit here? C and D can fit here because CD did not ally to fight against B and F. Yeah, so the first combination that comes here, it's gonna be C, and it's gonna be E. Am I right? I think I'm right. CNE, blah.
Someone left?
Word. DNE, okay. Okay, actually let's finish C first. C and E are done. What about C and D? C and D was never done. C and D, and then D and E. C and E. Hello. आराम से भी बात कर सकते हैं. BF1, BF2, BF3. BF6, yep, this is the end. Last gonna be D and E, because D and E did not ally up together. Take everything alphabetically and everything will be very clear. Now B is done. Now we need player C. So the first combo would obviously be B is also done, by the way. B is completely out of the equation. So C and D versus E and F, but naturally C and D had their matches all the time. CD1, CD2, CD3, CD4, CD5, CD6 versus E and F. Wow, that's it. Just one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Wait a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's supposed to be a 6. ENF is done, so A is done, B is done. So what's left? That's not possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's already done.
Jumping here. Come on, go inside.
2, 3,
नहीं आता है
4,
नहीं आया
5.
नहीं आया
Yeah, it's
नहीं
done.
आया
It's done, Bright. It's done.
नहीं आया
It is done.
Don't jump there.
Next combo starts with D. So that's gonna be D and E. So we're gonna have to count D and E first. How many D and E we had? Here's the first D and E. 1, 2.
चलो मैं लाइट बंद कर रही हूँ
3,
फैन भी ऑन कर रही हूँ
4, 5, and 6. There should be 2 more.
मस्ती नहीं यार
Anyways,
मैं
gonna go
मारूंगी
mute
अभी
now.
बहुत